let's see how this. How are we doing? How are we doing, everyone? Okay, so today we're going tornado hunting because why not? It's fun, yeah. So up here, all of our important stats. So we see the cape up here, about 2,300 joules a kilogram. So what this means is, so this is about the fuel that the tornado is going to have. Temperature and dew point. Well, temperature 31 degrees Celsius, fairly warm. Dew point 22 degrees Celsius. It means that there's quite thick. Tropical moisture. Quite a lot going on. I mean, you can always start to hear the thunder going on. The SRH. That's very fast bed, 540 meters squared a second. And we have quite low 3 cape right now. Now, our lapse rate is very measured. This means for every kilometre we go up into the atmosphere, the temperature plunges rapidly. Which means that we will be sucking up air from the ground very quick. As we can see here, a biggish storm has formed. Right down here we have the hook. And the hook is where tornadoes will normally form. I'm not sure why, but that's what they normally do. So everyone started to head up north over to Hazleton. You see this red area. There's lots of rain. Obviously there's a lot of rain, thunder, lightning going on. We see all of these on the side. So TVS, this is just wind speeds. You'll see it on the map when a tornado comes. Rotation is, well, this one hasn't touched down yet, but when it's already started rotating in the air. And you probably know what lightning and hail is, so that's always good to know. We have houses, players, storm shelters, nothing too important. And that is it. This is base velocity. I never really use this. I use reflectivity. So yeah. That should be good. So we can already see Fire Lake, we've got moderate winds right now. Moderate rain. Generally all of that good stuff. Now we are heading over to Heaven because that is an area where we could have a tornado, also a big town, nice hub. Here we go with our weather alarms. This is because we're driving to one of these more yellow triangle areas, which are basically severe thunderstorm warnings. Now up ahead over here near Heaven we can see we have a rotation already with a tornado warning. Oh, looks like I'm off the road. But with tornado warning for the storm that is upcoming. Almost likely upcoming. We have a mesocyclone. And Heaven at moderate risk, not too bad. All there is north of us of heavy rain. Right now we luckily don't. We're currently heading over to the rotation, which is slowly becoming a tornado, and it's looking like a fairly large one. Rotating quite a lot, considering it's very early in the morning, 10:26. So here we go, we're just going to keep going, following the tornado. So we're going to see us touch down just a bit past Hebeng, which is one of the more major towns on the map, probably second most important after Hazelton. You could put third or fourth, depending on where you put for Vocam, Friar Lake. There's even an airport here. Another tornado. Looks like it's going to be going over the main road right here. We're just going to be heading close to it. You know, analysing it, seeing what it's all like. And all that good stuff. So as you see, by approaching it, it's going to be trees starting to shake soon. And just all that, we can always see the dust clouds forming from it. Now it looks like we are the first ones here. More alerts going off because we have entered the orange zone. We can see 80km winds right here, even reaching nearly 100. You see it's looking like it's just going to be shredding south, uprooting all of these trees. I believe it might be going over the lake right now, which is always great to know. Still going to be following it throughout all this. Is a bit more north of us right now, but that is okay. We see it's quite large. Spinning fairly fast. No multi-vortexes right now, which is always good to know. Then coming across this road, quite a lot of spinning. People at the state forest are gonna be urged to move soon. Maybe people in Mizpah. We reach very high winds again. Holy fuck. It's not looking great for the people around here. Luckily for the people of Hebben, it's just about missed them. Skipping over the lake. We are approaching the area where it currently is. We can see it's heading more southerly down onto this road, 71km/h winds. Trees right over there being knocked down. Reaching about 100km/h. We have a chance of being picked up here, won't surprise me if we are. Seeing 200km/h winds. So this is just very, very intense right now. See it's going right over the top of us. Looking like we have a not great situation for people. We see still being hammered with 100km/h winds. Just gonna camp up here for a bit. Keep us safe. Keep safety. We see on the map, just heading fairly southerly. Another tornado up near Funkley. The hydraulics are still turned on annoyingly, which isn't very nice. I'm gonna need I'll get the car going again. we've got the car going shredding through the forest right now. Not looking very good. For us. We've just seen 200km/h winds. Still looking like it could get even worse. It's bright pink colour. Believe it's missed maybe a few houses. Looking like it's going to be very, very wide. Not the most positive for us, if we're being fully honest. No, see trees stripped to their leaves. Conveniently though, we can't see any houses destroyed, because there's no houses here to be destroyed. Which means that the cost of life from this shouldn't be too bad. We've obviously seen the horrendous conditions that we're in and that we're facing. We see a massive dust storm forming around it, quite low down, very wide. Just generally very large clouds. We can see the lightning flashes over there. We're reaching the edge of the map over here where we're just in the fields. We have another severe thunderstorm warming. It's looking like this could make contact with a few houses over there. So we're going to try to cut right across over there. See what it looks like. And hope that the people are okay. But currently we have a very strong visual of this, probably for about 500 meters to 1 kilometer away. We got a lot of spin on it, which is unsurprising. Bear in mind we are only at 1:30 PM. They've upgraded it to this pink warning, meaning it's obviously not very good. Looks like we're just about missing the farms over here. Skipping right across the road. Collapsing at least one silo ahead, I believe. Which is obviously not very positive. Maybe that was just leaves, I'm not really sure from over here. But looks like it did just pass by the silos. Barn and home are still fine. And that's good to know. Looks like we do have some damage over here. Trees down. That looks like, yes, a silo maybe came down, or the roof came off. It's looking like 3 silos went down. We've got lots of debris on the road, which is never going to be good. We see the massive tornado in front of us. Looking like it's going to go off the map. Not much contact with human life, luckily. Looks like it's weakening a bit, which will always be good. We have a tornado up very near Funkley, which we'll head to right after this one. Only facing 130km/h winds. Very dangerous for us, very dangerous for people. We're lucky enough to be in drop interceptors, but this person right here, for example, is a fairly standard pickup truck, obviously with some modifications. We're at 130 to 150km/h. Gonna have to hold here. So conveniently at 120, not too much damage done to make up, which is very good. Going off the map soon, so we will be having to pull up soon. Maybe try to get up to Hazelton, see what's going on over there. Just look at all of that stuff. and see how it's all going. So we will start to peel away from this one, as we see. At the edge of the map. We're now cutting through part of the farms. And going up the road right now. Storms are moving brutally fast. Very strange path, meaning tracking them is quite hard, but we did manage to get very good tracking. And then we'll see up here, Neven, Hazelton, a very strong storm. You can see there was likely power flashes from the lightning up ahead. You see trees shaking over here, 75 kilometers per hour, and we're all the way over here. People of Almora are very lucky right now, but I'm not sure how much longer their luck is gonna last, considering we're pulling up to where a few houses might be endless, like the tornado. They've got a hold of the houses. But somehow that house is looking generally okay. Currently facing 95 kilometer per hour winds. Now we don't know where this is gonna end up, but it's looking like it's gonna go on for a lot longer than expected to. Quite a lot longer than expected to. We're currently driving through a fairly damaged area of forest life. Now this tornado isn't going the fastest, hence why you're not seeing the most damage. You're still seeing a lot of damage. Now this could make contact with them, which, if it does, wouldn't be good for the civilians there. This tornado is quite wide. Has fairly fast wind speeds. And can, wow, it can certainly kill someone. Maybe even wipe out the whole town. Which, I mean, we're hoping it doesn't do. It looks like it might be right over the town. We see the gas station here. We can't see too much debris. The houses, that roof is partly ripped off. Power flashes can be seen going on around town, like big lightning flash there. Just missed over that house. A very large power flash. Looks like a multi-vortex may even be happening, which is where there are almost two parts of the tornado. They're much more deadly, much more dangerous, but this main bit is now lifting, which is gonna be very good for the civilians. gonna be very good for well, the general public. Now we're just gonna check out the town, see how it fared, see if anyone needs help. Now, despite it going right over the town, I think everyone is fine as it was quite a weak tornado. I can only see one piece of damage over there. Obviously multiple trees have been uprooted. Lots of leaves down, but it looks like there's only that piece of damage to the roof and it should generally be okay from there. However, we don't have enough time to take a slight break as looks like it may drop again. Who knows though? So we're still here. Warning. Right now, what are the tornadoes? That was around 7 PM. The tornadoes are going to start calming down due to dropping temperatures. The Cape's going to be dropping. So it's not enough water for the tornado to actually appear and to even cause significant damage. So that should be the end of the video. Hopefully everyone enjoyed it, hopefully everyone liked it. Give feedback in the comments. Recommend any other games. And that should be it for today. So, thank you and have a good day.